Hey there, you've done enough for today. Now let's find some peace together. Let's be real. Sometimes, simply making it to the end of the day without breaking down in tears is an achievement. You didn't collapse at your desk. You didn't snap at anyone for no reason. You didn't let the overwhelm swallow you whole. You showed up. You made it through. You did the thing, and that deserves recognition. Let's pause here, right now, in this moment. Take a breath and give yourself the acknowledgement you've been avoiding. Because let's face it, you're probably a little too hard on yourself. We all are. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out the idea that surviving a tough day isn't worth celebrating. One more. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. You didn't have to conquer the world today. You didn't need to be perfect. You didn't need to impress anyone. All you needed to do was get through it, and that is enough. There's a certain kind of strength in just getting through the day. It's easy to get caught up in the pressure to excel, to do everything at 110%. But some days are just about survival. You didn't cry. You didn't break. You kept it together, even when it felt like your whole world was fraying. That's strength. So let's breathe again to acknowledge that quiet resilience, that ability to withstand even when it feels like too much. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out any pressure you've been putting on yourself to do more. You've had a full day, and I want you to take a moment to honor that. Because too often, we rush past these small wins, the ones that feel insignificant, but are actually huge. Getting through the day without losing it, that's a win. Let that sink in for a second. Surviving today is not small. It's not a nothing. It's a victory. And you deserve to sit with that. We don't always give ourselves credit for the days that aren't great. When we just survive, we feel like we didn't do enough, like we weren't productive enough, like we didn't check off every box. But today doesn't have to be defined by the number of things you accomplished. Today is defined by the fact that you showed up, that you didn't give up. Let's pause again. Take another deep breath. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out any judgment you've been holding over your performance today. You're allowed to give yourself credit for surviving. You're allowed to rest without guilt. You're allowed to look back at this day and say, I did it. I made it through. Some days are about progress, and some days are about surviving. Today was a survival day, and that counts just as much. You've probably carried a lot today. Stress, deadlines, meetings, personal struggles, and maybe some lingering doubt. You carried all of it and still made it to the end of the day. So, let's breathe again to honor everything you carried. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out the weight of today, knowing you're allowed to put it down. When you've survived a tough day, there's often this urge to keep moving, to keep pushing. to move on to the next thing. But right now, we're going to take a moment to stop. Stop and acknowledge the strength it took to get through today. Stop and appreciate your resilience. Stop and honor your efforts. In this moment, it's okay to just be. You don't have to push anymore. You don't have to prove anything. You're here. You survived. And that's worth celebrating. So, let's take one final deep breath together. This one is for you, for all the effort, all the resilience, all the strength it took to get through the day. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out, releasing the weight of the day. Tomorrow is a new day, but for now, rest. And remember, you did it. You made it through today. And that, my friend, is a triumph. When the weight of everything is too much, just remember, some days, making it through is the greatest victory of all. Thank you for giving yourself this moment. As you step into whatever's next, sleep, quiet, or just being, you don't have to carry the chaos. You can carry this peace instead. If you'd like more moments like this, feel free to subscribe and come back anytime you need. Until we meet again, be kind to yourself.